explain life in the Philippines as I see it. And I'm seeing a lot of things that I don't like. And I'm going to touch on them subjects right now. You got these expats in these communities. Let me tell you something. I'll explain this. You got expats over here. You got them over here. You got this group over here. And if you don't meet the criteria, you ain't going to get in the groups. And I'll tell you, you let one of them screw up, and the other ones are going to make videos about the one that screwed up. So they can strive off of it. Because it's like gossip. People like to hear bad news about other people. Because we're in the Philippines. That's the way it works. I'll give you an instance. I was in the States before I come over here, and there's American expats here, and he went into a business transaction with this other American expat, and they was going to buy a bar together. So one of the other expats took the money away from the other one and took off. And you can mark my word that the next week come out with a video, a guy come out with a video mocking the guy because he lost his money in the business transaction. He used him as an example to put over his video, like he knew more than the other guy doing the business transaction. If you got to use somebody else's pain to make you look good, that just tells a lot about your character. Because if an expat got killed or something, that's a sad thing. That needs to be brought attention. But don't strive over somebody's medical condition or somebody's financial situation to think that you know more than they do, because you're not the one that went through it. You don't know the reason why. A lot of Americans come over here and all they do is talk to a girl online and they're ready to get on a plane and come over here, which I understand it. But you're not thinking straight. You got to take care of yourself, or you got to have somebody back home that you can rely on. When you take me, for instance, I brought my mother with me. My daddy passed away in 2012. And I lost my grandma and grandfather. And the relatives in South Carolina where there are, they don't come around anymore. Our family only got together for a funeral. If somebody dies, that's when we all got together, and that was the sad part about it. But touching on the expat community, they're striving off of other people's pain to make their point across. The man had the condition and stuff. I'm sorry for him having that condition. I prayed for him. I told him I would. I told him everything would work out. But see, his memory relapsed because he only remembered 10 subscribers. And the number one subscriber that he talked about is a bigger scammer than the people in the Philippines. And I know that to be a fact. Because they want to charge $35 for 30 minutes or $65 for an hour just so he can make $1 off of it. Who's that sound like? Like he knows more advice about you, and all you got to do is go online and do the research for it, and you'll find it yourself. But you're going to pay him the money because you trust him. And he can't even stay put. I know. I talked to him. I can recommend 2 expats. One's been here longer than the other one, and the other one helped me out. He did a transaction for me over here because I couldn't get through on PayPal. And I was going to send Vilma a gift, but I couldn't do it because PayPal wouldn't accept my bank card, so I had him to do it, and I sent him the money to him. So we helped each other, and I told him, I said, I thank you so much. He said, well, you're just like me. We have a good heart. I said, yes, and I know that. And I watch his videos all the time, and he's the only one I trust besides another expat. All the rest of them, I don't know. I watched their videos. They bouncing around like a rubber ball. And the only reason they put videos out there is to strive on somebody else's back. They know more than the other people. I'm in the Philippines. I'm not going to lie to you. I'll tell you that right now. Because I've been on the other side of the camera. I've been in the United States talking to people over here. And I got took and I got scammed. All before I met this beautiful lady, Velma, that I'm with right now. And she's the best thing that's ever happened to my life. And I can tell you exactly where I found her. I will send you a link and you can go there yourself and you will find a good girl. And they have a toll-free number. If you have any problems with the girls on the line, call them and tell them. If they take you for your money or they scam you, they'll take them right off the side just like that. And they won't scam nobody else. That's how good these people are. I know. I've had it done to 2 of them. Tried to scam me, and I got on that toll-free number, told the woman what they done to. She took them off just like that. And I will tell you all about it if you contact me about it. And then just mention my name to them, and they'll know exactly who you're talking about, because they all know me now. And they have an office down here in Manila, right across from the embassy. I haven't personally been there to meet the people, but you know. But anyway, striving on the expat thing. You got all kinds of scams here. I'll testify to that. I'll testify to scams. You got religious scams and you got charity scams. Now, one of the expats that I mentioned, he's a good man. You probably knew him if I mentioned his name, but I'm going to keep that anonymous. And he does charity work. And you can see it in his videos. And I talked to him personally, so I know he's real. So if y'all sending money to him for donations and stuff, for him to support what he does, his cause there in his part of the Philippines, that's good. Now the other guy with the medical condition, I talked to him. I asked him about a piece of paper one time, you know, about the government thing, and he gave me advice for it. I respect the man for that. But see what really makes me mad, see, you don't remember, when you get down and out in your worst condition, you don't remember nobody except the people that you want to remember. You had 10 subscribers, but the only ones you mentioned was the ones that put a video up for you. The one that's subscribing off of you, to get their subscription up so people in the YouTube land will think they're better because they subscribed you. I support you. I didn't put a video out there. It's like somebody doing the gossip. I mean, they come out there and say, you know, because you didn't have life insurance, you didn't have this, you didn't have that. That, to me, that's running you down. That's telling me and everybody else, when they put the video out there like that, it's telling me you didn't plan ahead. All you did was saw what you got and got on a plane and took off. And see, they're making you look bad, but see, you can't see between the lines. You're honoring the people because they put a video out there for you. But you're not looking at the big picture. They're striving off of your glory. Making their subscribers, make them look good, but they're striving off your condition. And the guy now is talking about your condition and making a theory on it, and he can't even commit to nothing. Look at a house and I got grass on it, and, oh, I can't mow the grass, I'm too old. Yet still he runs around and got a video everywhere, and all he got is goes around drinks and all this other kind of stuff. That's what he wants to do, is get him fine. What is he supposed to be, a doctor? Is he supposed to be an expertise on the subject? He's just making a video on this stuff, just like I showed you on the other side. That guy was running the other guy down because he's forcing his opinion on what the guy should have done. Just like they're gonna go on this guy with the condition They're going to voice their opinion because they don't really care. They just want people to think they do. You don't know what goes on behind the camera. And they fuss about the internet and everything else. I know a guy right now, when you go back and track his videos, the first time he come to the Philippines, he griped about everything. He griped about the security, he griped about the air conditioning, said it was too hot and everything. And the next thing you know, he's selling his house over there in America and coming over here. You see how he did a 360 and it turned him around? Because I'm telling you this, if you come over here and you see American expat, some of them, they walk around with their nose up in the air like they're better than everybody else. Except for one that I know of, that if you go see him, he'll come out and meet you. Maybe some other ones, you know, because they ain't too busy with their own thing, you know. It's all about them, you know. It's all about me. And that's all they care about is me. Me, I'm in the Philippines. I've been on the other side of the camera. So I know what it's like. So if you got any advice, any questions, any comments, leave them down below. I'll answer them. I'll lead you in the right direction. If I don't, I'll do my research online and I'll find it. I'll tell you about the immigration process. I don't know nothing about the visa process, you know, about taking your girl from here to the United States, because I don't have no intentions of doing that. Maybe one day, you know, later on down the road, if someone wants to, we may cross that bridge. But other than that, it's not a big issue. I'm happy in the Philippines. She is too. So, here we go. But it really gets all over me when I see people doing scams online on YouTube. Especially when they come up on YouTube asking for money. And I know it, I've seen it. I got a donation button on my page. You want to donate? Fine. If you like my content, send a few dollars. What can you do with $1 these days? Go to the Dollar Tree, or Dollar General, buy a candy bar or something? You know, if it wasn't for the Dollar Tree, you wouldn't have no place to spend $1. And most times when you go in there, you spend more than $1 anyway. Just like one person, you know, he got 27,000 subscribers. All he needs is $1 for one person. You'll never miss that in America. $1. One measly little dollar. What can you do with $1? You can't even put gas in your lawnmower to mow the grass. You used to, but not now. Not this day and age. Not in America, you can't. Gas is high. $1 worth of gas won't even start your car. You have to get $5. And that may run through the carburetor, it may not. But here's the point I'm trying to make. But see, this person that, you know, wants to go on Skype and act like he knows everything. Well, if he knew everything, why come he don't know what he asked me? He asked me, why did God send a typhoon to destroy the people here in the Philippines? God ain't trying to destroy nobody. You think he is because he don't do what you want him to do. Just like Jesus didn't come down off the cross when the religious leaders told him to come down and prove who he was. He didn't have to. It's all what you believe in here. You either believe it or you don't. It's all what you was taught up to be. But let me give you a scenario. How people blame God. But let me put it into practical terms with you. You meet this woman and y'all have children. Your children are your responsibility. But you're going to say the law of the land says 16 or 18 years old, they're considered adult, and they'll be tried as an adult inside of my hand. No. That's where you're wrong. They're your responsibility as long as you're on this earth. I'm not talking about financially support and all this other kind of stuff, but you're supposed to lead them and guide them in the right way. Just like your generation taught you. Your parents taught you right from wrong, so you're supposed to teach your children that way. So they don't go astray and over here and get off in this other area. Because in America, they took God out of school. They won't even let them pray no more. Take prayer out of school, and then you got a lot of commotion going on. But see, they want you to blame God because they're trying to rewrite history. They destroy all the statues and all this stuff, trying to rewrite history. You cannot rewrite history because it's embedded in the people's minds and in their heart. You cannot rewrite history. I don't care what they say. Man cannot rewrite history. That's like trying to, a lot of veterans out here, that's like reliving want to go back and destroy the Vietnam War like it never happened, but you know it did because you're a veteran of the service. Then they got memorials and all that kind of stuff in America, and then you got these protesters over there trying to take it away. And you got some liberal people just sitting there watching it happen. And see, it's all because they're trying to rewrite history. They're trying to wipe it out. See, because this is the one thing they don't want you to know. They don't want you to know the truth. Because they know if you know the truth, you'll be free. Because remember, let me take it this way. We'll take it back further in the slave days. Slave days. Because see, the black people, when they come over here, the white man didn't want the black people to learn how to read and write because when he did, he'd be smarter than he is, and he could make it. But see, the way they wanted to do in the slave days is keep them dumb. Because if you keep them dumb, they treat black people like animals. I'm against the Klan. I hate the Klan. All about white power and all this kind of stuff, and then you got the other side on the black side, NAACP. We're all made in the image of God. We're just different colors of dirt. The real person's in here, not the skin color. Then you got racism over here in the Philippines. Everybody wants to be like this. Everybody wants to be like this. What do they want to do? Pay the white tax like we do? They don't treat us good over here. They treat us good over here with respect. It ain't because of what our skin is. It's what's in our heart. Our heart reflects where we go. What's in our heart? It reflects to the people. And the people can feel it. If you're a happy person, happiness is going to be around you. You're going to attract the happiness. If you're a bad person, you're going to attract the negative. If you're a negative person, all the negative stuff's going to be with you. If you're positive, all the positive stuff is coming. I watched the Roots movie. I hated those actors that was in that movie, and I will watch Bonanza and all this other stuff. And I used to watch all this stuff, and I won't even watch Gunsmoke anymore because it takes my mind back to that movie. So see, I hate it. And see, you got racism over here in the Philippines. Yeah. You don't like it, but it's here. So see, they judge like this. Because, see, in their mind, white people are superior. Because the original Filipinos are black. And see, it reminds you of the slave days. Because see, when you see the slave movies on the TV, they portray the white people in the big house. And the black people's in the field picking the cotton because the white man didn't want to do it. Which is wrong. Because we're all created equal. I don't care what color your skin is. You cut my skin, it's going to bleed red, just like yours. We all are the same. We're just in different parts of the world. We speak different languages. It's all got to do with the Tower of Babel. That's another story. And touching on a religious thing here. But I'm trying to explain this because I want to touch on different subjects here. Because it's like in the Philippines as I see it, and I see the truth. I can't stand because the way the expat community does. Americans are supposed to be Americans, supposed to have respect for Americans. The Philippine people over here have more respect for the Americans than the Americans have for the Americans. What's wrong with you people? Did you forget where you come from? You must have did, because it must have slipped your mind. Most Americans over here are intimidated because they've been hurt or scammed in their lives and stuff like that, and they think you are going to do this. Because remember this, that's why you have so many rules and regulations that work, because people abused it. But see, I'll tell you a story about the guy that's one of the expats. It's a good one. Because the Filipinos ask him, so how come you don't hang around with Americans? Because they talk negative. They're always negative, they always complain. By the time they get off the plane to the time they get off, it's complain. If you come into the Philippines to complain and think you're going to change something, stay where you're at. Change it there and then come here. But you're not going to change it where you're at. The only thing you're going to do is change your circumstances. You can't change everybody else around you. You don't have control over people. You may think you do, but you don't. You can't control people. And see, God can't control people either, because they've got a self-will. They have a self-will. That's what makes us different. What I want in life is not the same you want in life. And the next person on down the line, and so forth. I'm telling you, this is the truth. It makes me mad when these expats do this stuff. We're supposed to be American. We're supposed to treat each other with dignity. That's what that flag stands for. Did you forget what the American flag stood for? People, men, women, and children died because of that flag. Because of freedom. Freedom. Something has to die in order for you to have freedom. And a lot of people died for that freedom. It's not just a holiday we celebrate once a year. We're supposed to take it with us everywhere we go. That's the true American. That's what the Philippine people here. They're proud of their country. And I'm here in the Philippines because I met a beautiful woman and I care about it. I'll tell you how I met the woman. I prayed for her. I had faith. Faith is something that you hope for but you cannot see. That's the definition of things hoped for but yet not seen. So you pray. But you never know where the girl's at. Where is she? And all of a sudden one day she pops up. So don't take what I said wrong because of the charities. And I'll tell you about the work at home programs. If you're going to run a work at home program, make sure you got your product ready before you start taking money from people. Put yourself on the other side. Have your videos, your products, your ebooks and everything all ready so when they pay for it, you got it right there to them. Don't take people's money and then run around and start traveling all over the place and going here and yonder and tell me you're going to get the videos and it's already been 5 weeks and you keep promising. It's not right. It's not good business. I don't do people like that. I couldn't sleep at night if I do somebody like that. There are a lot of scams in the Philippines. Don't blend in with them. Do what you say you're going to do. You got to subscribe at least, treat them good. Because you used to be on the other side of that camera. This is Wayne in the Philippines. Life as I see it. And I'm going to say, God bless you. And we see you, one of y'all, God's blessings upon them. And I'm going to say peace, and I'm going now. Don't forget to comment. Don't forget to subscribe. Give us a thumbs up on this video if you like it. And don't forget to subscribe if you ain't already. This is Wayne in the Philippines. Peace.